Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air. Out of the pages of the world's greatest comic magazine come the adventures of the Fantastic Four. This week, we'll conclude our first 2-week epic adventure featuring the Diabolical Dr. Doom. Can America's most colorful super combo escape from the threat of the swirling cement, the panic of the deadly whirlwind, or the peril of the room without a floor? We'll begin to find out when we join Stan and the fabulous foursome climbing into the clutches of Dr. Doom in just half a moment.
Last week, aided by the amazing Ant-Man, the Fantastic Four invaded the microworld of Dr. Doom and triumphed over their arch-foe. Now, back home again, they bid adieu to their ant-sized ally.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
I feel foolish waving to anything that small.
You're okay in our book.
It'd be a waste of time to go searching for Doom. He's much too crafty and slick to have left any clues for us.
We won't have to wait too long before he makes a move.
Right, Johnny.
Well, I'm going to wait by calling Alicia.
We might as well get back to our personal lives for now. Reed, I believe you have a speaking engagement at an astronomers convention.
And I got a heavy date.
A few minutes later, the foursome are leaving their Baxter Building headquarters and heading out on their various appointments.
3, 2, ready, Johnny.
It's a good thing we didn't use our personal elevators. That's quite a crowd of fans down there.
Yeah, but we got to get out of here somehow. I don't want to be late for that date.
If I go out in that mob, I'll get thrown in the slab before it's sighting a riot.
Hey, over here. I can take you down in the freight elevator over there.
Oh, we're in luck. One of the janitors.
You're the Fantastic Four, ain't you? I'd have spotted you anywhere.
And Ben thought he was hiding behind them shades.
First time I ever been so close to celebrities.
Wasn't my face you recognized, Matchstick. Must have been the fire in your eyes.
Oh, before you go, could I shake your hand?
Oh, sure, old-timer.
It's my pleasure, sir, and thank you for helping us.
Oh, you've done so much for mankind.
Just don't squeeze too hard,
As they leave, none of the colorful quartet notice that the janitor has secretly affixed a tiny tissue-thin plastic disc to each of their hands.
It worked like a charm.
All of my plans do. With those specially treated identidiscs on their hands, my followers will be able to track the Fantastic Four wherever they go tonight. Now, I'll return to my hidden laboratory and put phase 2 of my master plan into effect. Nothing shall stop me from defeating the Fantastic Four this time.
A short time later, in Dr. Doom's amazing secret laboratory...
All my followers, I release you to do the task for which I created you. Each lighter-than-air robot is tuned to a different identidisc emitting frequency. Now, find your objectives.
Of course, each follower does find its objective, and now the Fantastic Four have separately returned to the Baxter Building in Manhattan after several hours of harassment from Dr. Doom's floating robots.
Now, calm down, everyone. I've got a little gadget here that'll tell us what we need to know about these objects. I've modified this electrodetector to zero in on whatever it is that's attracting them to us. There.
Reed, it's pointing to your wrist.
Big deal. What's that mean? He's got a nice watch?
Here, this tiny plastic disc. I'll bet you all have one.
Hey, yeah.
Look at this. Mine's even got cracks on it, just like my skin.
Dr. Doom has to be behind all this.
Hey, look, the thing that's been following me is disappearing. When I took that disc off my wrist, the floating jobbies just vanished.
They were inanimate with no life of their own. The discs must have given them life when attached to our bodies.
Mine's gone, too.
Reed, if Dr. Doom is behind this, then he could be monitoring us right now with one of his machines.
All right, he is. And now that I have put them off guard with my follower robots, I shall work with a vengeance to accomplish my ultimate goal, the total destruction of the fated Four. While spying on the disgusting thing, I saw the way to defeat the 40 foursome. I shall strike at them through their weakest link, the woman that Ben Grimm loves, the sightless Alicia. Ironic it is that even a gargoyle such as Thing can find love and mingle with normal people, while I dare not even expose my face to the view of others. I alone must hide like a ferret from the sight of my fellow man. I shall soon have my revenge upon the entire human race, starting with the Fantastic Four. Starting now.
Suddenly, without warning, with the flick of a switch on Dr. Doom's control panel, a strange grapple ray is beamed down to the street where gentle Alicia is walking. And then...
What's happening to me? I feel like I'm rising from the street. But how? It's impossible.
However, few things are impossible to one who is a master of science and evil. Seconds later, the astonished Alicia has been lifted up into what from Earth would appear to be a cloud floating over the city, but is in reality a floating laboratory for the diabolical Dr. Doom.
Just a little further, my dear, and my trap will be set.
And then, later that same day...
Ben, come here. Look at this newspaper story.
Huh?
It says here, girl walks on air, stuns crowd.
And that picture looks like...
It's Alicia. My Alicia. If anything happens to her, I'm gonna kill her.
Oh, look out, Reed. He's going on a rampage.
It's gotta be Doom. He's trying to get to me through Alicia. When I get my hands on him...
Easy there, big
Let
fella.
me go. I'm gonna get that face and finish him this time.
Ben's got every right to be mad.